Hey tubers, before we get going with this video, I just wanted to come at you real quick. I'm bringing this to you, I'm highlighting this video to you for a company that I really want to showcase and give a shout out to. LMNT, LMNT. This is a fantastic hydration supplement company. I got turned on to them by a person that I like to follow, Kristi Eramo. She's a big CrossFit person. And I just want to tell you that this product saved my life for this video. I've been off for about a month and a half or so, letting bicep partial tear heal from a previous injury. And I finally got back in the gym to start training for an October competition. And it was, I think the heat index is like about 115. And inside this gym, there's no air conditioning. They've got this little extra gym that has all the strongman stuff with some AstroTurf. And probably underneath the fans and the cover, it's probably about 100, 105. So with that, with doing some training, regardless, whenever I sweat like I did something wrong. So I just pour out. One of the things you got to realize that when you sweat, and you know, I'm not a scientist, so I can't tell you all the specifics and everything, but when you sweat, you got a lot of minerals that come out. It's just not water that you sweat. So water is fantastic to have. You need to drink water. I drink anywhere from 80 to 100 ounces a day just to kind of flush your system, but it's not going to replenish those minerals that you lose when you sweat. Another product that people like to use to replace with is something like this. It's good. I mean, it was developed for a reason. The big problem with this is it's packed full of sugar. And, you know, one thing that we have in this world is abundance of sugar. There's sugar in everything. I love bread, sugar and bread. You know what? So every now and then, you might want to eat a donut. That thing's damn packed full of sugar. But, you know, you need some things in your life too that have more of a healthy benefit to it, that, you know, so a positive than a negative. And so I have found that with LMNT. And, if you go out there and you go to their website, I'll put the link down here into the description. You can check it out. I think they've got a video that tells their story. There's I think there's a tab that talks kind of about the science behind LMNT and how it's been made up and put together, and the importance and the health benefits of it. So I encourage you to go check it out. You can also see about getting like a sample pack, a variety pack. It typically will come like in a 12 count. Sometimes you'll get something like this in the mail, and it'll have a little card that talks about the product itself and some of the flavors. And then you'll get a handful of their assorted packets. They look like this. You just open it up, put it in some water. I typically drink it with anywhere from 24 to 32 ounce. That way it's not super salty. It winds up tasting more like a healthy version of Gatorade or Powerade or any of those aids out there. Anything less than that, like 12 ounces or so, you're drinking from the Dead Sea. So unless you like it super salty and you want to chug it down quick, I would highly recommend getting 24 to 32 ounces would be my recommendation. But like I said, with it being so freaking hot yesterday and my first full day back in the gym, I don't think I could have completed the training for this video. I don't think I could have. The only thing that I can think of is that LMNT saved my ass. Typically, when you go work out, you take your pre-workout. For about 30 minutes later, you've got this high up here. But the problem is you start to decline as you train. You know, usually I train anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. And so about halfway through, I mean, you're feeling like crap sometimes. How am I going to finish this? I need to get the reps in. I've got 5 more sets. I got 3 more lifts. I mean, how am I going to do it? And whether you're, a hiker, maybe you're out mowing the yard in 100-degree weather, CrossFitter, strongman, what have you, if you're out there and you're sweating crazy, but you want to maintain that even tempo so that you get the most benefit out of your workout session as possible, dudettes, you got to try LMNT. I'm telling you what, if it wasn't for this product, I don't think I could have completed yesterday's training for this video. So go out, check it out, learn all about their science, get you a variety pack, You do that, come back to my video and throw in a quick comment and be like, hey, I tried it. This is the results that I had. Let me know. It's pretty cool product. So just wanted to shout them out. You guys have a super awesome day. Get your fit on. Oh, back to the video. One thing I started doing is warming up with about 10 minutes on the assault treadmill. It's a good way to kind of get your body warmed up. It's freaking hot today. I think we're sitting at around 100 plus. So I don't think it's gonna take that long to get my body warmed up. So, woo! All right, so getting back into using my right arm. We're gonna start off with this first set a little on the low side. So I'm gonna use two 20-pound dumbbells to kind of get those juices flowing. All right. Okay, so the 20-pound dumbbells are pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and go up to the log. I believe the log by itself is, I think, about 55 pounds. So we're gonna stick with that for right now. It'll be my first time back. But always you wanna be safe. So I've got my belt on to help with my lower back. But more importantly for me right now is I got some support on my arm to help that as I'm lifting that. And of course, always have wrist straps too to help protect your wrist. Okay, that felt good. You know, prior to going to the doctor when I originally had my tear, I mean, it was like someone was pouring acid into my arm. It was an extremely sharp, irritating pain. And letting it have some time to heal, listening to my body, getting the proper nutrition, right protection, that felt good. One of the other events in the competition is going to be the Conan wheel. And that's basically where you pick up a heavy item, or a heavy pole, basically, and you usually go in circles, and it's usually for distance or speed or a little of both. I do not have a Conan's wheel, so the only thing that I can replicate that with a little bit, and if I get this lift wrong, I will put the correct name in the video down on the bottom somewhere. But I'm thinking probably the Zurcher yoke carry may be the best replication. So this is my first time ever doing it this way. We'll see what happens. Right now we have, the yoke itself is about 170 pounds, I think. And then I've got another 100 in weights. So we're starting off with just 270. On a side note, make sure, especially when you're training in hot ass humid weather, especially when it's 100 plus for the heat index, you get your hydration in. Oh, super important. Yeah. Hey, all right. We got the Zurcher done. I got up to, I think, 2 rounds at 310. I talked to the guy who's in charge of the competition, good friend of mine, and it looks like the Conan wheel may be, I think, hitting about between 5 and 550. So I got a little work to do. But now, off to the yoke. So in competition, I do know for a fact that we have 30 seconds to get as far as we can up to 11 feet with a yoke weighing in at 900 pounds. I have never hit that in my life. Right now, what I've got on the yoke is 490. So let's get after it. All right, we got a 570 on the yoke. I think it's been a minute since I've done this. I think 570 was my PR. So I should be hitting, and I've only done that once. So I'm thinking this is kind of hitting my PR for the second time. So let's see what I can do. Important thing is, don't give up. If you think you can do it, give it a second chance. Remember, don't give up. Cross that line. Come on, baby. Cross that line. That's why you never give up. 52 years old and killing it. Okay. I believe from line to line, I think I measured that last time. I want to say it's about 15 feet. So I think 570 is kind of where I'm sticking at right now. We'll try to go up a little bit next time around. But I think we're down to the research and development stage of this. And to break it down, 900 is a lot of weight, so I think what I want to do is kind of slowly progress a little bit and just get the yoke. And number one, can I pick it up? Number two, can I at least get the yoke over the first line, dash, whatever you want to call it? I'm not going to worry about distance, because if I can get to a point where I can even just pick up 900 pounds at 52 years of age and even go 5 inches, I'll be freaking excited and happy and call it the freaking day. But let's see what happens. Lightweight. So I was able to pick it up. Didn't get it totally over the line, but I got at least, I'd say probably in about 30 seconds maybe. I mean, you can probably look at the timer on the video and actually know what the exact time was. Right around 30 seconds, I was able to go at least maybe 1.5 feet at 640 pounds. All right, correction. That last lift was 630, not 640. So, you know, I'm a little tired, math's a little off. But do 40 more on this time, so now we are 670. So again, can I lift it? And can I get it back over the line? We went in about 1.5 feet that way. Let's see if we can go 1.5 feet that way. Highway! He did! Yes! All right, how are those potatoes? All right. Whew, that's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. All right, I think that wraps up this episode of the 52-year-old dad. I am tired. I wish I didn't have to go back to work. I could go home, take a shower, and take about a 2-hour nap. But I got a shower and go back to work. Oh well. But hey, go out there, be nice to somebody, be the best that you can be. If someone says you can't do something, prove them wrong and do it anyway. You got this. You can do it. So, with that, go get your fit on. Oh, wait a second. Probably for this episode, go get your salt on.